Hey guys! I have a really exciting video for you today. This is something I've been wanting for a really long time and I finally got to get it, and it's going to be a first on a few different levels. If this is your first time checking out my channel, please go hit that subscribe button. Still trying to build it up, but I have a lot of content coming your way. Some things I've already filmed that I'm really excited to share with you. But for today, it's going to be the Louis Vuitton Small Agenda. So, like I said, this is a first for me on a few different levels. This is my first Vernis piece. So I've been lusting after Vernis for forever. It was always out of my price range, and this is the Pomme. This is the old red color that they no longer make. So this is like more of a cherry red. It's got like almost like a pearl sheen shimmer to it, and it's just gorgeous. So I also bought this Preloved. So this is my first Louis Vuitton Preloved item. Everything else I've bought has been in the boutique. And I've been sort of trying to figure out what I wanted to do as far as the agenda. Did I want to just get the monogram one? I hadn't really thought I was going to go the Preloved route. I do list on Poshmark, and I just happened to see this listing, and she had such good pictures that I could pretty much tell that this was legit. So that's been one of my qualms with buying the Preloved market is I know when I was looking this summer at some cerise bags, I saw a fake on the real, and I even emailed them, and they emailed me back that, oh, they have a team that's, very thorough, and it was obvious to me and obvious to one of my good girlfriends that has the bag that it was fake. So that kind of cracked their credibility for me, and I've been a little afraid to try any Preloved sites. So, well, let's get to it, and I'll show you why I knew that this was the real deal. So, here's what came with the planner. So she had already used her inserts. It came with the ruler, and she left me the two, like, what can really be used as dividers, but what was left of her inserts. So, these inserts are from 2009, and the date code is over here along the seam. You won't be able to see it in this video, and it'll be very hard to take a picture of, but it was made in the 27th week of 2008. So, that kind of goes with the date on here. It has the Louis Vuitton made in Spain down here, so I kind of researched, and all the Vernis from this time period, it was on point with the time. It was on point with the location where they were made. Another thing that I had that it was kind of a concern about getting an agenda, like if I got a monogram agenda or really any of the agendas they're making now, is that the interiors of the ones they're making now, that cross-grain leather, has a tendency to peel in the pockets. And this one I was very relieved to see is kind of like this really smooth, nice leather. So I don't think that's going to be an issue. She had listed that there was a small spot of peeling, but what I found after inspecting it once I got it here was there's just like one little chip missing from the varnish in the back here, a tiny little ink stain here, in the front, a very, very, very tiny chip there, and that's pretty much it. So the other things I noticed are from where these little inserts rest, it's been rubbed like where the corners rest here. And then she did have it heat stamped, which to me was another indication of its authenticity because Louis Vuitton's fairly particular about what they will stamp. So this video is going to have two parts to it. I'm actually going to try to remove part of the heat stamp on camera with you. My husband brought me a roll of gaff tape because I read online that like duct tape you could kind of try to get some of the foil off. So I'm going to attempt that. So her initials are T.I. and my first name is with a T. So I'm actually going to try to just leave the T and just take the I off. So we'll see how that works out. But yeah, there's two nice pockets here. I actually wanted to see if my passport would fit in here, and sadly it will not. It won't accommodate it because of the rings. It gets in the way. But they're pretty good sized pockets. There's 3 slots for cards here. And I was just going to keep some business cards and things in here. And I have some customized inserts that are coming. So on the website, the Louis Vuitton insert refills for 2019, it said call for availability, and I could call the SA here in Seattle to see if they have any, but I kind of decided I wanted to try getting the customized ones from someone who runs a Facebook group. So those are in the works. I ordered them today. I'm so excited about it, and I'll be sharing that with you guys too when they come. But that's pretty much it. The dimensions, just to give you a rough idea, so there's this ruler bookmark in here. It's about 4.5 inches for the ruler and 12 centimeters. So just to give you an idea, it is very small. And this pen loop right here is notorious for not fitting a lot of pens, but there is, I believe it's a Zebra brand, pens on Amazon. There's one that's like $5. It's silver with gold accents. I'm ordering that, and that's supposed to fit in here just fine. So I'm so thrilled about this. Thrilled that I got the Preloved route experience, and it was a good one, and it's definitely the real deal. I mean, the quality is just impeccable. I checked all the stitching. I mean, this was kept in really good condition. I know with that little tiny ink over here, that doesn't bother me at all, but I know that the Vernis is known for color transfer. So hopefully, because it's this dark color, it really won't be an issue. I don't plan on babying it. I think that's one of the beautiful things about having bought it for a good price. I got this for about $125. Is that I don't feel like I have to baby it, even though I love it and I don't want to damage it. But if I had paid $500 for it, I think the way that I treat it would maybe be a little different. So I'm glad that I'm going to have that flexibility to feel like I can throw this in my backpack, my work backpack. I can throw this in one of my bags, and I can really use it the way it's intended to be used. So thrilled about that. Let's take a look and see what we can do about this heat stamp. I'll give you a close-up. Okay, so let's try this. So here's the gaff tape. Just gonna take a piece off, and I was led to believe via the internet that somebody said it's kind of like waxing, trying to get it off, to just keep using strips and pressing them hard and then pulling them up, and it should just start to come off. So I'm just going to peel off a few strips just to see. And like I said, the eye is there, but there's also, you know how they do the dot? I don't know if you know. Maybe you don't. Louis Vuitton, when they do initials, they give you the option of if you want a dot in between the initials or not. And so she opted for the dot, and they will only put it between the letters. They don't put one outside. So there is a dot between the T and the I. So I'm going to try to take both of those off. So that didn't work at all. Somebody else was like, you can just rub it off. So maybe I'm going to try to just kind of dig my finger around in there. I don't know. Oh, I guess, well, I see red on here. I don't know that I want to pull the red off my agenda. Maybe it is coming off. I'm going to try a couple more times. And I'm just going to, I can kind of feel the letter underneath. So I'm just trying to push in there so don't take anything else that I don't want to take off. Well, I guess that is kind of working. It is coming off. So there you go. So I don't really mind that that's there. I feel like it's sort of in an inconspicuous place. If anything, there's a nice spot right here that I can personalize it with my own heat stamp. And I would probably just use a bigger font and not worry about this so much. But anyway, I couldn't be more pleased with how this whole experience went. I love it. It's just beautiful. I didn't think I would ever have anything in this color since by the time I was old enough to be able to get something like this. You know, this was long gone. The years that I lusted after this Vernis. It's been a little bit. So, and look, this is my first Vernis piece. I still haven't bought it full price. It does command a high price, so thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will have another follow-up video when my agenda refills come. And thanks so much for watching. Just hit that like button before you go. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. Thanks so much. Bye.